Hey, beautiful tribe. How are we this morning? Hey? Okay. I'm going to be doing a little bit more in my yard today, which I'm really, really excited about. Getting it all sorted. Oh, that didn't take long. Hang on. 2 come out. Let's see what they are. Okay, so first one we have 7 of Wands. Funny, since I was just talking about work, because the wands represent work, right? And here we see someone who's on top of like a hill or a mountain, and they seem to be pushing this back. Now this card on its own can mean that you might feel like you're being attacked and that you feel like you need to push back a little bit. It can be that you've got a lot of things coming at you, and you're not sure how you're going to handle that. You might need to either defend yourself a little bit or just say words, push back. Can also be though that you're actually on top of the situation. See that? Because he's on top of the mound. Okay, so it can be you're not doing as bad as you think. He looks a little bit determined though, doesn't he? Check his face out. So yeah, he's kind of like, it does kind of have like a bit of a serious thing, but he's got a lot of work in front of him, you could say, and he's ready to get into that. It can be that these are people making demands of you, or not so much people, but the tasks that are making demands of you. Notice that he's got different shoes on, see that? So what might you make of that? Pop that in the comments. I'd love to know what you think that is, or what you feel that might be. Let me know. I'm really keen. So I'm not going to tell you what that may mean today. I'm going to wait for the comments to come in. The second card is the Ace of Swords. Now remember, the aces represent the beginnings, don't they? And the swords, like what are swords about? Swords are about how we communicate. They can represent strife and conflict. They can, let me think about that, the way that we communicate. So that can be verbally, can be our own thoughts, because we talk a lot to ourselves, don't we? So watch what you're thinking, peeps. But it's new. It's new, right? So it can be that new idea, because it's a thought thing, right? That new idea, that new thing, something that you've been thinking about. And see this up here? See how that sword goes through the crown, sits like above that crown? Yeah, that's indicative of something like piercing the veil. So it's like got through. So it can be, like I said, that idea, that thought that you have, but whatever it is, grasp a hold of it. So what does those two mean together for today? Okay, well, I find it funny, since I'll be working in my yard today. Working in my yard, got a lot to do. I do have a lot to do, which will be really cool. And I will get some new ideas while doing that. That's how I take that for me personally today. Let me know what you guys might think about what this might mean for you based on the basic meanings of the cards. There's a lot more involved in that, of course, but just on the basic meanings, you know. So what might it mean for you? I'd love to hear. Have a great day, guys.